Hey guys, what up? It's Apex, and today we're reviewing not a cart, but a cart. But I should say we're reviewing an entire system. As you read in the title, this is basically the review of the whole ccell dart system and my opinions on it. So let's start with the pods. Um, there are, I would say there's like three main components to this whole thing. The plastic cap / mouthpiece. After removing that, you have, if I can put them together, your gasket and cover. This is basically how they're set. This goes over the gasket, and then the gasket covers the top of this pod. I'll get to that later. And then that's pretty much it. Three main components, basically the pod base, the mouth cover, and like the gaskets that make sure it's all sealed. Basically what holds it all together is on the pod base that you would fill up. There are two nubs on either side, and basically when they put this on top, it basically clicks into place, and it's a one-time click. So the only way to break the seal is to basically cut it after that. Now with the pods themselves, after opening one and seeing how it works, it is a two-hold system. So basically there's two intake holes on either side of that little silver thing. And if you see down there, the oil can pass through can either go on one side or the other. The only problem I have with this design is it could be I believe it's called the chimney or whatever, needs to be way smaller, because the distillate, if you can see, there's a lot of it, and it's the only reason it's not vaporized is because it's literally at the top of that chimney. So right now what I'm doing is I'm letting this naturally flow down. I'm gonna get a hair dryer in a bit to get it all down, but after looking at how much stuff you're losing, it is definitely important to know that you're losing like 2 dabs, maybe like 2 to 1 dabs, but it's not it's not a big amount lost once you throw them away. So, is it a pain? And I will say this, it is a pain in the ass with these. After seeing that, it's like, holy crap, But anyway, on to the battery. Battery lasts about 2.5 pods before needing recharging. It does have a blinker on here, so you can't just continuously inhale. There is also pass-through charging on this via micro USB at the bottom. They come in many different forms. This is the Terrapin branded one, so it has a turtle shell decal, like these panels are built in. But yeah, and that's all smooth. It's not like real turtle shell, or feels like it. It's just a smooth panel with like print on it. That's all. Literally, that's it. The system is pretty simple. I guess we'll go into the effects and how I feel about it now after this. It is definitely a game changer in the cannabis market due to its design and the power it can the power and the vapor cloudage is on another tier. They're super easy to draw through, and with the ccell ceramic coil technology, when you're hitting it, even a little tiny toke gets you a fat cloud. You don't have to take blinker hits on this if you don't want to. Honestly, this one produces a lot more vapor than any of the standard 510 distillate carts for like 510 threaded pens. You know, that this one has definitely a lot going for it in terms of on-demand vaporization, as well as design, as well as its design. The only thing I can really state is after a while, my throat got sore. Like, it gets, like, if I'm continuously huffing on, like, vaping this, my throat, like, right here, like, right in the back, you know, gets really, itchy and abrasive from it. So, I use water conditioning tools with it, or at least try to. There is no adapter that I know of that gives you a direct connection, and so unfortunately, you know, it's like you have to keep that in mind, though. I really can't say anything about the cannabis itself in there. All of the pods I have tried are amazing. And I feel that a lot of the pods have higher quality strains for them. I mean, there's like one that's lackluster, but it still would probably hit, you know. And like I said, this isn't PA, so it's pure cannabis distillate, no MCT, no of that bullshit in there. Would I recommend this wholeheartedly after getting the time to sit down, review it, play with it? I would say yes. It's definitely one you should have in your toolbox for a rainy day, or if you want to try these, because these I would say this is better than the packs in my opinion on ease, simplicity, and ease of use, simplicity, and vapor. Taste is to be debated, but I believe that, I have no qualms with it. So I would give the Terrapod system a 7.5 out of 10. It's a $30 investment into a new battery system, and pods are within the $40 to $65 range. With that being said, I wish they would offer more pods at the $50 range or the $46 range. There's no really in between middle. It's like bottom, it's like really low, like pricing, or really high. There's no middle, you know. And I think that's a market that needs to be expanded. And I honestly think you can't screw up filling these pods. So I think other companies should look into it. Will definitely try and review them if they do. But anyway, with all this being said, I am going to bed. It is 2 a.m. and I spent a fucking hour. I'm not even joking, an hour getting this review ready. It's like more than an hour, because it took like 2 days, because 4 days. 5 days this review took, guys. Now that I'm realizing it. So, sorry this is a little late, but it would have been done sooner if I didn't screw around. I will say that. Anyway, guys, this has been Apex. Peace.